My name is Sylvester. Everybody calls me Scott. And you're standing in the field of Ekman of Creekside Farms. We're semi-organic farmers. We try to do everything as close to organic as we can, because we started out growing food just to eat, and we found out that more people want the natural food that we produce. So we turned it into a family business. We grow everything from green beans to watermelon. This field here is close to 8 acres, and this year we had green beans in here. Because the quality of food that we get in this region is kind of poor. It travels a long distance. It's held over in warehouses all over the place. So very seldom do we get a product that's at the peak of freshness that we want. And I think that's throughout Appalachia. We get whatever we can get because we're off the beaten path. We have a lot of expectations for what we do, but we realize that we have to take those things in small steps. So as this cottage industry grows, we want to be able to fit in and let it be a comfortable fit for everybody. Creekside Farms is a cooperative, and John and Marshall and myself thought that by us doing what we do, we were able to offer the community not just a better quality of food, but a better variety of things that we don't usually get in this region, like cauliflower, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. So that is our motivation more than anything, is to be able to bring this community up in a level of healthy food, locally grown, and a better quality of food. It's been here before, but it seems like in the past 50 years, this region has lost a lot of the sustainable agriculture that used to be prevalent. I love what I do. Whether I get paid for it or not is not the bottom line for me. I've raised my family, and now I'm helping raise my grandkids, and I want them to know the cultural aspect of being a food provider for a region. And so that's our goal, is to bring other family members into this and see this grow into something. We're currently selling to a chain of grocery stores, well, 2 different chains. Hopefully, it's going to put us in a position to hire people. And that's part of the community outreach and development that we talk about a lot between us, is how do we get more people involved? How do we get our product out? This affords us a chance to get our product out to more people, but in the process of being able to supply 20 grocery stores, we're going to have to hire more help in production to get these things done. And then that whole thing is bringing the level of participation in the county and the awareness up, but it's also affording 3 or 4 more people to have a job that they can. It's not the gear all. It's not going to do everything for everybody. But we live in a state where there's $7 or $8 billion deficit in food supply. So no matter how much food we grow, it's never going to be enough. But it shows people that this is a way of life that we can do right here on a small scale production. We truly live in the Garden of Eden. We just don't utilize all the resources that we have at our fingertips. So part of our awareness and making people aware, especially young students, is letting them see a product grow from seed to dinner table, and then letting them visualize what this marketplace looks like, and they can sustain themselves and make a decent living doing it. And that's something that's been missing from this part of West Virginia for a long time. There's a lot of farming going on in the northern part of the state, but very little goes on down here in the coal field. yet it's one of those things that even though you live here, you suffer not having fresh fruit, not having the freshest vegetables, and on and on. So there is a job for a person that wants to provide that. There's so much more to life than what our kids are being presented to right now, that they've overlooked the simple things that our section needs. We need electricians and welders, and we need farmers. We need people who have the cultural skills that our grandfathers and forefathers used and had, that we're not being exposed to, especially in the school system. There's no more home ec. There's very little going on at the vocational schools. So this affords a training platform, as you could look at it as a training platform, but there's so much more to this than just growing vegetables, because the greenhouse, teaching them just to grow bedding plants, they could make a living doing that. So this offers a wide variety of opportunities for our youth here, and for some of the older people who have these hidden recipes for chow-chow and jams and jellies. They can can them with the new law that says they can sell them. That affords an additional source of income.